The high-profile prison escape of the convicted killer and rapist Grant Hardin and how to prevent it from happening again was the topic of discussion for state lawmakers today. Hardin, of course, escaped the North Central Unit in Calico Rock back in May. He was captured 10 days later, and the episode proved to be an embarrassment for the Department of Corrections. Channel 7's Tyree White sat in on today's meeting. He joins us now live in our studio with more. Tyree.
Chris, since Hardin broke out, the Department of Corrections has stood by the notion that it was just two employees who made that escape possible. But after hearing from Arkansas State Police today, some lawmakers feel ASP's report shows a policy and procedure issue is what really gave Hardin a way out. Grant Hardin is back in prison after his short-lived escape 4 months ago. And the topic of how he got out in the first place is still being looked at, with Arkansas State Police delivering findings from their investigation today.
We looked at the policies of the Arkansas Department of Corrections, specifically regarding escape, and tried to identify any concerns or areas that needed to be addressed.
According to the Department of Corrections' internal report on Hardin's escape, Hardin was allowed to access a back dock during his assigned kitchen duty. For 6 months, he had been stashing aprons near the dock, painting them black with a marker and molding a disguise, which convinced a tower guard to let him out the front gate. It's these kinds of oversights, along with how NCU notified surrounding law enforcement and citizens, that Arkansas State Police found to be the biggest issues.
The policy at the North Central Unit that had been in place for many years allowed for inmates assigned to cleaning duties to be on the back dock unsupervised.
But ASP says the report shows that policy was changed prior to Hardin's escape. Kitchen supervisors were told to no longer allow inmates on the back dock without supervision. But apparently, ASP says the instructions weren't clear.
When we interviewed the supervisors who attended this meeting, 3 of them indicated that was not relayed to them, and 1 of them said that it was.
ASP's report showed this same confusion showed up when it was time to report that Hardin had escaped to authorities. After reviewing NCU's escape plan and how it was used, ASP found some agencies were never properly notified of the escape. The Charitable, Penal, and Correctional Institutions Subcommittee of the Arkansas Legislative Council questioned Department of Corrections Director Dexter Payne on whether employees were getting proper training on who to contact during escape situations.
So that's what strikes me throughout all of this, is that folks didn't know what they didn't know. And usually that comes down to training. So I don't know if you have any way to explain that, but it doesn't seem like we're training folks the way they need to be trained.
Payne assured the committee that more training would come for employees. But some committee members called out Payne's previous claims that Hardin's escape was simply caused by 2 employees. And after today, they don't agree.
Right. So this is not just about 2 employees.
No.
This is a failure systemically because we didn't have the training, because we didn't have the policies worked out.
Well, I was referring to the 2 employees that actually did the actions to allow this inmate outside the fence.
That does not happen without proper training and proper policy.
The Arkansas State Police's investigation report was 900 pages long. Multiple committee members say they didn't get it until yesterday. So once they have a chance to look through it, they say another meeting on how to stop this from happening again may come up soon. On your side, I'm Tyree White.
We know you'll be there. Tyree, thanks very much. Grant Hardin is now serving the remainder of his sentence inside the Varner Supermax prison.